are on we are on fire right now. Okay. So we were talking about the future, right? And here, guys, you will see a lot of structures, a lot of information, but at the end, I want to give you just one example. Okay, so basically it says, and I will get it a little bit near for you. It says that when you would like to do a positive sentence, you just have to use the subject or the personal pronoun, which is I, you, he, she, it, we, they. We use will, we add will, and we add the verb. This is the structure, guys. So for example, I can say, I will come to the party. You will come to the party. He will come to the party. She will come to the party. We will come to the party. They will come to the party. Yes? In this case, there are no rules, guys. No rules for third person, anything. You just have to add will, and that's it. Yes?
In the verb in the basic form.
And the verb in basic form. No changes, anything. Yeah? It is very simple. Yeah? Very, very, very simple. So let's go. Now, guys, in order for you to not get confused, I will go ahead and say the negative. For the negative, guys, we need to add the subject, which is I, you, he, she, it, we, they. And then we have to add will not. But the contraction for will not is won't. Yes? For example, you can say, I will come to Fumbal classes tomorrow. And if you want to say in negative, I won't come to Fumbal classes tomorrow. Or I will not come to Fumbal classes tomorrow. The only thing that you have to add is won't or will not. Yes?
But
For
I can
example,
say will not. It's the same, teacher.
Will not or won't is
Or
the same.
won't. Okay.
Both. Will not or won't. Yes? So for example, look, here it is the example. Let me do it a little bit small. There. Yeah. For example, I won't have time tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, let's go to the cine tomorrow. No, I won't have time tomorrow. Oh, no, I will not have time tomorrow. You will not have time tomorrow. You won't have time tomorrow. Yes. He will not have time tomorrow. He won't have time tomorrow. Yeah. The usage is very simple. She won't have time tomorrow. We will not have time tomorrow. They will not have time tomorrow. That is the simple use. Yeah. You just have to add will not or won't. Yes. Any questions so far?
Yeah, I have a question. Always a companion. The expression time.
Yeah, because remember that you can say, I will not do it. You can say I will not do it, but you can be more specific. I will not do my homework in an hour. Yeah, you are talking about expression time in 1 hour. I will not do it in the afternoon. Yeah, you are talking about the future in the afternoon. I will not do my homework at night. You are talking about the future at night, right? Or tomorrow. I will not do my homework tomorrow. Or you can say in a week. I will not do my homework in a week. It means the next week. Or you can say, I will not do my homework next week. Yeah, because you are trying to be specific with the time. Yeah, for your future. Even you can say, I will not do my homework in 2 minutes, but in 5 minutes, I will do my homework. Yes, because it is future. Yeah, 1 second,
Yes.
even one
Thank
second is future. Yes, it's future. 1 second is future. Very good question. Before we continue, do you have any other question?
No, teacher, continue.
No? Okay, so it is really easy. For future, we just have to say will. That's it. Yeah? And then let's go to the question structure, okay? For the question structure, look, we have to put the question word, which is, in this case, we will learn about it, not right now, but right now, I want you to pay attention in this. Will, the subject, and the verb, and the question mark. For example, what will they do? Yeah, if you see, I have here the will first, and then the subject or the personal pronoun. Yeah, it can be he, she, it, they. Yeah, you, I. Yeah, will I do it tomorrow? For example, let me write some examples for you to understand. For example, according to this, it has to be the will first, then the personal pronoun. In that case, will I, and then the verb. Will I go to this? Will I go to the cinema this weekend? Or next weekend? Let's put next weekend. Yeah. Okay. Will I go to the cinema next weekend? Yeah, here you see. First, I will put will, then the personal pronoun, and then what you want to say. Go to the cinema next weekend, and of course, the question mark. Yes. When
Teacher, I
you
have a
see,
question. And how do you say? Sorry. How do you? Sorry. And not is necessary. Use the what, where, who.
yeah, it is, of course, not always, because for the example in this question, this is all that is necessary. But then when you are going to use what, who, I will need to teach you first how to use it. But yes, or for example, what will you do? An example with what, who. What will you do tomorrow? Yeah, I am using tomorrow because it is the most near future right now. What will you do tomorrow? Or who will go with you tomorrow? Yes, of course, depending on the question. But right now, guys, it is something simple because I haven't taught these questions yet, these words, what, who, yeah, where, nothing like that. That is the reason that I am putting it simple right now, okay? Can I continue?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So, guys, right now, let's see. Let's understand little by little. Yeah. We are going to be able to use the future for will, and it is very simple. Yes. What is it that you have to do, for example? What is it that you have to do? Okay, what is it that you have to do, guys? For example, it is very, very simple. You can say, let's talk after Fumbal. I will have a job. Yes. Or let's put something. I will work in a call center. Okay. I will work in a call center. After Fumbal, I will have money. Yeah. For example, after Fumbal, I will travel every weekend. Okay. Okay, I have 3 sentences. If you see, it is like simple present, just the only thing that I am referring to future because of the will, yeah? I will work in a call center, I will have money, I will travel every weekend, yeah? And if you want to say negative sentences, you can go ahead and say, oh, I will not drink coffee, okay? I will not drink coffee. They won't they won't, let me think about something negative. Let me think of something negative. They won't, okay, let's use another one. They won't, what is it that you cannot do in the future?
Play basketball.
Okay, they won't play basketball. Okay, they won't play basketball. Yeah. So the only thing is that I'm using Spanish. They won't play basketball. Okay. And for negative, tell me.
She
what?
Sorry, she won't buy the shoes.
Oh, she won't buy. She won't buy shoes. Okay, something negative. Yeah. So it is very simple. You are just using will or will not or won't. Yeah. I will work in a call center. I will have money. I will travel every weekend. And now, if it is a question, guys, let's think about a question in the future. Will I go to the university? Yeah, that is a question for the future. Will I go to the university? Where will I travel? Yeah, where will I travel after Fumbal? Will they get married? Yeah, questions. Will I go to the university? Where will I travel? Will I travel to Guatemala? Will I travel to Mexico? Yes, or will they get married? Will my family get married? Will my sister get married? Will I get married, guys? Those are questions for the future. Yes. For example, it is very simple. You are using only will, right? Only will. Yes. Do you understand more or less the topic? It is only as simple as just will. Yeah. Do you have a question before I continue?
The time is simple future.
Simple future. Welcome,
okay. Mr.
Benjamin. Feel welcome. Nice to see you, to have you here. Yeah. So these are the simple future, but it would be really simple. But what happened is there is one thing that is happening, and is that when you are there talking about simple future, there is another word that you can use instead of will. And that expression, guys, is going to. And when you use going to, all the people get confused. Look, it looks like it is simple, I mean present continuous, because you are using ing. But in this case, using this going to, it is something that you have to use if you want to talk about future. We are going to use always going to. Yes, if you want to talk about future, in this topic, we are going to use going to. How, teacher? For example, look, she is going to attend university and study. Give me 1 second. You know, it is, very big sentence, and I don't need a big sentence right now. I need something simple. Okay, let's see that. Let's pretend that here there is a period. Okay. Okay, period. Yeah, she is going to attend university. Okay, how do you know that it is future and not present continuous? The reason is because here, guys, you are using going to. It's because of that. And then you are using the verb attend university. It means this going to basically means will. Yes. Instead of will, you will use going to. Yeah. Instead of going to, you can use will. So you have to, instead of will, you have to use going to. And of course, the verb to be. She is going to attend university. Yeah. Let's continue. For example, in here, we are going to make the presentation. For example, let's say that you are talking about the presentation for the class, okay? So you have here, we are going to make the presentation. In this case, this going to is for future, because after that, you can put your verb in base form. We are going to make the presentation. We are going to make the presentation. Instead of going, you can, let's say that this is a will. Will. And this is a will. Yeah. So that is the difficult thing to understand when you are using present continuous and where you are using future. But in this case, guys, it is very simple. I will give you 2 examples over here. Okay. I will give you 2 examples. Look at the examples carefully. She is going to go to Guatemala. Sorry if I mentioned too much Guatemala, but it is my country, right? It is something familiar to me. And she is going to Guatemala. Okay, my question in this case, guys, is what is present continuous and what is future?
Future is first sentence.
But why?
She is going to go to verb is future.
Because you have the verb beside. It is like saying, very good. It is like saying, she will go to Guatemala. Of course, when you use will, you don't have to use the verb to be. Yes, but when you are going to use going to, you have to use the verb to be. She's going to go to Guatemala. Yeah, because it is using the verb in base form in this part. Yes, it is now. In this case, this is present continuous because you see, she is going to, and there is no verb. Yeah, she's going to Guatemala. Yeah, it is present continuous. If you have going to, and then you have a verb together, then you say, oh, that is future. I am going to go to Guatemala. I am going to watch TV. Yeah, I am going to watch TV. It means that in the future, let's say after the classes, I am going to watch TV. Yeah, that is the reason that you know how to let me use the word, differentiate between will and going to. Going to is going to have the verb in base form, yeah? And that is the reason. I don't know if it is clear. It is a little bit difficult, or it is
Sure.
clear?
It's different
Yes,
form. Really?
I have a question, teacher.
Sure.
When use will you when use going to?
And that is a very good question. That is a very good question. Of course we will see when, but right now and I will let you know, Benjamin. But right now, what I want you to do is to tell me if you understand the difference between going to for future and the difference between present continuous. First of all, I want to know that in order to explain the next part. Yes, Cristobal?
My question is the always companion the verb to be going to.
Always. I am going to watch TV.
Okay,
You
it's
are
I am, she, we, they, we.
You are going to watch TV at night. Byron is going to watch TV. Yeah.
It's to and negative in question.
Right now we are going to see those. But first of all, before we continue with that, because those are good questions for future, I want you to tell me if you understand what is future and what is present continuous, first of all.
Sure, the use for future and going to is to only planet events.
Oh, don't worry. Let's go step by step. First of all, do you understand my question to all of you is, do you understand the difference between going to for future and present continuous? What is the difference?
Yes, and right, yes.
Writing, yes. Yeah, of course. We have to watch a video. But if you don't understand that, I will show you. First of all, let's see the structure when we use going to, okay? First of all, and we will go step by step. Don't worry. Okay, now understanding that you were able to understand, now we will see the structure, okay? Look, in the positive way, you will just subject plus the verb to be plus going to, right? Which is the future, plus the verb, right? And for example, you are checking here. I am going to attend the meeting. Let's say that instead of attend the meeting is FUNBAL. I am going to attend FUNBAL. How do you know that it is future? Because I am, and then it has going to, but next to going to, you can see the verb in base form, yes? I am going to attend the meeting. It means I will attend the meeting, right? In the future. Correct? Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes? Thank you.
I am
For the
going
rest of the
to
class?
English class, really?
I am going to go, another example, I am going to go to the English class. Because if you say I am going to the English class, if you only say, look, again the difference, right? I am going to go to the English classes. Okay? This is
Okay.
one. And this is the other one. I am going to the English classes, right? Again, the difference, just to remark the difference. This is present continuous because the going to that you see here, it doesn't have a verb, right? going to, and then there is no verb. You are saying, I am going to the English classes right now. Yeah, there is no verb. Yeah. Now, how do you know that this is future? Because this going to, you can see that next to the going to, there is the verb in base form. I am going to go to the English classes. So that is future. Yes? You got it?
Yes.
Now, easy. Let's go easy. So if you understand that, nice. So you have to understand the structure, right? I am going, you have to use the personal pronoun or subject, I, you, he, she, we, they, the verb to be, the going to, which refers to future, and the verb, right? Now, guys, basically, and that is the reason that many people get confused, because basically the structure is the same for present continuous. Yeah, if I go to the negative form, you will see that you have the subject plus the verb to be, and then you have to add not. And then the going to that refers to future, and then the verb. Byron?
Teacher, I not understand really the difference for the positive future and positive future will going to.
Tell me why. What don't you understand? Tell me.
I not understand really for the difference in the first future.
The first future with will. You mean with will?
Will versus go.
Oh, look, right
Go,
now,
going to.
you know,
Sorry.
yeah, right now, I don't want you to get complicated with the difference between will and going to, because that is not the thing that I am focusing right now. I will explain the difference in a couple of moments. Yeah, don't worry. I will explain the difference. The only thing that I want you to focus right now is in the difference between the verb, the future going to with present continuous. If you tell me that you understand that difference, I am okay right now. You understand that difference?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. That is what I need you to understand. And believe me, I will explain when to use going to and will. Don't worry, but be patient. Right now, what I am doing is explaining the structure when you use the going to. Yeah? But calm down. I know. It is like, teacher, I want to see, right? Yeah, and I completely understand, but let's continue. Yeah, so now, if you realize, for example, in this sentence, the structure keeps the same. I am not, you are only adding the not. I am not going to, the going to that refers to future, because it has the verb normal, right? I am not going to visit Rome next year. Yeah, exactly the structure is as present continuous. Yeah, but the only difference is that you are using going to plus the base form of the verb, and you know that it is future. I am not going to visit Rome next year. Yeah, you only have to add not. I am not. She is not going to visit Rome next year. Yeah, he is not going to visit Rome next year. This is right now, concentrate in the structure. Yes, that is for negative. You only have to add not. Okay, not. That is for negative. Yeah, and in question form, of course, we have these WH questions, they are called. We have these WH questions, and then you have, am I going to stay? Where is she going to stay? Where are you going to stay? Okay, right now, I will not stop a lot in this part, because you will be able to understand it better when we do the difference, okay? But right now, did you understand the structure for the future with will and the future with going to? Did you understand? Yes?
Teacher, I
Yes.
have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is you say I know to
I am not.
going. I am not going to. I don't know.
Visit. To visit.
Uh-huh. Can be ideal to go.
Yeah, because as long as it is a verb besides or next to going to, every verb, you can use any verb. Yeah. For example, you can say, I am not going to go to visit Honduras. And that means in the future, right? I am not going to go to visit Honduras. Yeah.
Right now.
I am not going to go to Honduras. It would be the sentence. Sorry, I am not going. Let's do it because right now I want you to practice. Okay, we will use exactly the same sentences, but now using going to. Okay, for example, and remember that to use the verb to be. I am going to work. Remember, in a call center. Yeah. This is the first sentence. If you see, let's analyze. Okay. I am using the personal pronoun with the verb to be. Then I am going to refer to the future, and then I am using the main verb, work in a call center. I am going to work in a call center, right? Can you tell me the second sentence? For example, in the first, I will have money. What would be the second sentence?
The other sentence is you are going to speak.
You are going to speak. In the class, let's say.
Okay.
Very good.
It's correct.
Yes. It is correct because we have going to plus the verb. Yes, plus the verb in simple form, in base form. Yeah. So
Yes.
it is correct. You are going to speak in the class. I am saying you are going to speak in the class. What would be another sentence for future?
She is going to pay.
Sorry?
Pay $75.
70. So let's do this. $75.
It is good.
It is good. It is the future. She is going to pay because the main verb is pay, right? This is only indicating that it is future. Going to, this going to doesn't have a meaning, guys. It is only indicating that it is future. The important verb is the verb in base form. Yeah, she's going to pay $75. That is correct. Yeah. Would you like to try another sentence or let's go to the negative?
The negative.
Gabby, you were going
sorry.
to say something?
No, ya no, don't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go, Gabby.
Let's go.
Do it, Gabby. Tell me a sentence.
She is going to reading horse. Is correct?
Okay, she is going to what? To reading? Oh, riding.
Riding a horse.
A horse. Okay, it is correct almost. Why? Because in the second verb, you are using ing and you don't have to use ing. You have to use it in the base form. Ride. She's going to ride a horse. Yes? You have to use the second verb in base form. Yeah? No ing. Okay?
Okay.
She's going to ride a horse? Yes, it is correct. It is correct. Okay, now that we have those sentences, guys, let's go to the next, to the negative, okay? So in the negative, for example, I have, I will not drink coffee. And I can say, I am not going to drink coffee. Yeah, That is my sentence in negative. Can you give me an example for negative?
I
I
am
am not
going to play soccer.
I am not going to
To
play soccer. Mhm. And then, someone else?
He is going to,
But right now it is negative.
okay, he is not going to travel tomorrow.
That's good. Travel tomorrow. He is not going to travel tomorrow. Very good. Would you like to try another sentence before we continue to the question?
We are
Uh-huh.
we are not going to travel to Guatemala.
Okay. Oh, that is sad. Very good. We are not going to travel to Guatemala. We are not going to travel to Guatemala. Very good. We are not going to travel to Guatemala. And why all of this is future? Because you are using going to, and then next to going to, you are using a verb with a base form. Yeah. And what would be a sentence, for example, in present continuous? In present continuous, it would be, I am going to the call center. You see? This is totally different to I am going to work in a call center because it doesn't have a verb. I am going to the call center. It means that right now you are going to the call center. Yes. So that is the main difference. For example, you are going to the class. Yeah. It doesn't have a verb, so it is present continuous. Yeah. That is the main reason. And that is what I wanted to take, first of all, to understand the difference. But now that you understand the difference, we can go to what you want. But first of all, let's do one with question, okay? For question, guys, remember that here you have will. So now remember that you have to change. You have to use the, in this case, guys, in a question, you have to use the verb to be first. Are you going to travel to Guatemala? And question mark, right? The only thing that you have to do, guys, is that you have to put the verb to be first. Are you going to, the future, travel to Guatemala? Are you going to travel to Guatemala next month? Are you going to travel to Guatemala next week? Yes. You just have to put the verb to be first. Yeah, that is all what you have to do. Can you tell me the question for this? You are going to speak in the class. Can you tell me the question?
I'm sorry. Is he going to speak the class?
Is he going to speak in the class? Very good. Can somebody tell me a question for this sentence? Number 3.
Is she going to pay
Pay.
$75?
Very good. Very good. And then the next one.
She is going to ride a horse.
What is the question?
Is she going to ride a horse?
Is she going to ride a horse? That is correct. And of course, the question mark. You see, now, guys, I am happy because you understand. You understand how to write it. Okay. Now that you understand how to write it, how to speak a little bit with this, I will give you the key, guys. I will give you the key because look, many people is going to tell you, look, this, You have to use will for this, you have to use going to for that. But guys, I summarize all of the information in one chart, and I want you to see the chart. This is the chart, guys. I call this the magic chart. Why? Because with this chart, you will be able to know what is, how to identify if it is prediction, if it is plan, or something. Look, if it is prediction, for example, let's talk about the weather, raining. Tomorrow will rain. I don't know, guys. It is only a prediction, but I can say tomorrow will rain. Why? Because today rained and yesterday rained. You know, tomorrow will rain. Or if you can see, I can use the to. Tomorrow is going to rain. Yes. Why? Because the chart is telling me that if it is prediction, I can use going to, or I can use will. Yes. Do you understand that?
Yes, teacher, you share the image?
Yes, of course, guys. This is gold, guys. This is gold. I call it the magic chart because this is, you don't have to read a lot. You don't have to watch videos, nothing. This is the answer. If it is a prediction, guys, you can use going to or will. That's it, guys. That's it. You don't need more. If it is a prediction, for example, let's talk about Barcelona. Okay. Or you know what? About Mbappe and the PSG. Yeah. For example, this is a prediction. Yeah. Because the principal for the Real Madrid is angry with Mbappe because he didn't want to sign for Real Madrid, right? He's like, okay, you will not participate with the Real Madrid. Yeah. So my prediction is that Mbappe and the PSG, is that the team, right? PSG for Mbappe? No. I am confused.
Paris, PSG.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah.
Is that the team? Okay, so Mbappe and the PSG will win the cup. That is my prediction. Or I can say my prediction is that Mbappe and the PSG are going to win the cup. And the two sentences are correct because that is the rule. If it is a prediction, I can just going to or will. That's it. Yeah. Now, guys, if I have plans, yes, for example, you sit down, let's, and this, guys, this happened to all of us. And for this, I will stop my animal, and you will see my face, guys. Okay, guys, for this, guys, is when you come back from the mission, right? When you come back from the mission, you have a lot of plans. You say, okay, I want to get married. I will have a job. I will go to the university. Yeah. But since it is a plan, guys, you grab your, we all grab our diary, our journal, and we say, okay, I will enter to the university in 2023. So look, I am using will, but according to the chart, it is not correct. What is the correct sentence?
Going.
I am going to enter to the university in 2023 because it is a plan. I am writing my plan. Okay. I am going to enter to the university in 2023. I am going to get married. I am going to get married in 2024. Good. It is my plan. Yeah. Yeah. What is another plan? I want to have a car. Okay. I am going to have a car in 2025. Yes. Because it is a plan. You see? And according to the chart, when it is a plan, you have to use going to. Yeah. It is not a prediction. And that is the reason that many people get confused because, hey, when is a prediction? But I can say, hey, no, Byron, I will predict to you. You will not have a car in 2025 you will have a car tomorrow. Yeah. I can say you will have a car or you are going to have a car because I am predicting. But in your plan, no, teacher. I'm sorry, but in my plan, I am going to have a car in 2025. Yeah. I can tell you, you will have a car tomorrow and it is future, but it is a prediction. And you say, no, teacher, my plan is that I am going to have my car in 2025. You see, it is not difficult. It is very, very simple. Okay. So this happens a lot, guys. The plans, when you talk about plans, guys, going to, okay. Yeah. So we have for prediction, we understand that it is be, in going to, and will. Yeah. And for plans, we understand that it is going to. Now, look at this. Decisions that we take at the moment. Yeah, it means something that it happens to my mind right now. Yeah, decisions that we take at the moment. For example, look, my plan is that I am going to have a car in 2025. But what happens if I have right now in my hands, I have $100,000. Yeah. If right now I have a lot of money, you know, I can say, you know what? No, I will not wait for 2025 to buy my car. I will buy my car right now. It's something that came up to your mind right now because you have the money, right? You know what? No, I will go right now. Goodbye, guys. I will go and buy my car, you know, because it happened to your mind right now, you know, like this. It came to your mind right now. And when it is that's something that happened to your mind right now, it is will. Yeah.
I will marry tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, and it's
It's
crazy.
super fast, but yeah.
It is crazy because, teacher, you know what? I will get married tomorrow. And you, okay. And we know that it came up to your mind right now, right? It's like, no, come on, don't be crazy. Wait a little moment, yeah? You know, I'm just joking, yeah? But that is the way you understand the future. You don't have to think, well, when I have to do this, you just have to know the magic chart. Yes. If it is a prediction, it is be, going to, or will. Both are correct. If it is a prediction. If it is a plan, going to. And if it is something that happens to your mind right now, is will. Yeah, it is very simple. For example, if let's say that the bishop right now says, hey, who wants to offer the prayer? So you would say, I will, because it happens in your mind at the moment, right? Who wants to offer the prayer? I will, teacher, I will, because it came up to your mind right now. But let's say that in the morning you said, no, I want to be more spiritual. So if the teacher asks today, who wants to do the prayer? I am going to offer the prayer. So, and then I ask, who wants to offer the prayer? I am going to, teacher. Why? Because it was your plan since the morning, right? It was your plan. I am going to offer the prayer, teacher. Wow, my plan works. Yes, because it was your plan, right? That is the difference, guys. So do you understand? Yeah?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Yes, teacher.
Very easy,
For
right?
your image is easy.
Teacher, for example,
Uh-huh.
I am going to the prayer the next class.
I am going to offer the prayer.
I am going to offer the prayer the next class. More.
Uh-huh. It
The
is
word in this take a moment sería
if you do it as a plan, right? If you say right now, okay, I will offer the prayer. It is a plan. I am going to offer the prayer. But if you just came up with your mind like, teacher, sorry, I will offer the prayer tomorrow.
right now. Oh.
Yeah. You know, and that is there is a little line. It is a very thin line because it is a plan, but also it just came up to your mind, right? So what is the correct one? Well, in that case, if it is a plan, you can say, I am going to offer the prayer. But if just came up to your mind, you can say will as well, because it just came up to your mind, right? That's it, yeah? Nothing difficult. And do you have a question? No, very simple.
Yeah, yes.
Sure, tell me.
The use going to when it's prediction and plan. And prediction, we can use going to and will, right?
Correct.
And
here you have
decisions we take at the moment, and we can use will. I am
Correct.
not use going to.
No, exactly. Will.
Okay, thank you.
And for plans, going to.
Okay, thank you. Only going to.
Plans, going to.
Okay.
Now, guys, no problem. Now, guys, well, this is mostly the example for future, but I want you to watch this video where it'll give you a lot of rules about going to and will, but you already know the little path, yeah? Predictions, going to and will. Plans, going to, and something that came right now to your mind, will. That's it.